because, I mean, I don't know, weird. But I think I'm okay now. I'm good. We gotta figure out a way to for this wire over here, Larry, so I can stop pulling on it. So you see how this wire, because anytime I do something here and I do this, it makes it shake, see? And I don't like that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Janet. Not now, but I'm just saying, just think about it. Oh my God, I look a hot mess, guys. I literally got off the plane like an hour and a half ago. How are you? How are you all doing? How's everyone? How's everyone? Happy Friday. It's a long day for me. You guys know I'm tired, but we're gonna do a master board together because I need to get it done. And it's easy. Not that it's easy, but it's a fun thing to do, and it's a little de-stressor from being on a plane all day. So I'm just gonna work on that today. So if anybody thinks it's boring, sorry, but I've been on a plane all day, so I'm kind of shot. How's everyone? How was your week? Hi, Catherine. Hi, Janet. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Penny. I'm gonna give everybody some time to log in. Hi, Carol. Hey, Lane. Good to see you, Stacy. It's going to be a very mild night because I literally got off the plane like an hour and a half ago. I just had some dinner with the family. You can see my eyes are kind of all squinty because I've been up. I was up all night. I got up at 5 in the morning because I couldn't sleep at that point. And I really haven't slept for the past 3 days while in California. Oh, sorry to hear that, Cynthia. The flu, COVID, that shit's been going around. Everyone's been getting it. I hope you feel better. Stacy, we'll just do a master board. We'll do something easy peasy, lemon squeezy, nothing that's going to require a lot of concentration or anything like that. Good evening. I like that. I said that in like a Dracula. Good evening kind of a thing. Will everybody join? How was everyone's week? I see Stacy had a rough week. Hello, Nanny. Good evening to you. Oh, you're welcome, Dorothy. Hi, Pam. How are you? Hello, Shetty. Thank you. It's good to be home. It's good to be queen. No, it's good to be home. I just need like a really good night's rest. Um, but I have a funny story to tell you guys. I always have a funny story, right? Good. I'm good. Thanks, Pam. I'm a little like today's going to be a very uneventful live because I've been traveling all day. I flew in from California today, and I literally have only been home for about an hour and a half. So, and I'm tired. But we're going to be making a master board because that way it'll get a jump on things for Sunday. Um, make my tags for my tag book, and maybe a little bit of extra. We might make two because I have a lot of green. I brought my scraps here, and I might make two master boards so that one will be from my tag and the other my tag book, and then the other one will be for the journal that we did. This journal, this gorgeous little journal, um, to go with that maybe. Hi, Kimmy. Other Kim. Hi, Diane. Oh, Nanny is Tammy. Okay. You changed your name on me. Tammy. You guys change your names and then I don't remember who you are. All right, I'll try to remember that. Where's our usuals? Hello. Welcome, welcome, inmate 2358105. On your computer. Okay, got you. Well, I'm going to start picking some paper to make my March tag. That's pretty. Hi, Lori. Babe, did you get that package out to Canada yesterday? Was it yesterday or Wednesday? Wednesday. Lori, we mailed out your package um, through regular post office. We had to go to the post office. GoDaddy wasn't able to figure out what the problem was with creating the label from the website. They couldn't figure it out. They kind of basically said, "Well, you're on your own. Sorry, we can't help you." So and it was the $87 through USPS. I was hoping to get a break through the website, but that didn't happen. So um, I'll give you the tracking number later today, or well, either today or tomorrow, just so you have it. Hello, Lori. How are you? I'm just picking out some papers because we're gonna do a master board today. I'm really tired, so we're gonna do just a simple, pretty master, maybe two master boards, because one could be for I'm just taking all the little scraps out here and all the different shades. One's gonna be for my tag book, and the other one is gonna be for the Irish Blessings books. You never got a tracking number, Carol. What? Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad he enjoyed it. They will still be. Oh, the master boards. Oh, come on. You could do these. You're very talented. Okay, so let me see. Miss Carol, you didn't get. You should have gotten a tracking number. Hold on. Check your spam because somebody else, I think it was Marie, didn't get her tracking number and it was in her spam folder. It went into her spam folder. But where are you? What was your number? Oh, number 10. Okay. Let me take a quick peek at the orders. I'll tell you when I shipped it. Well, I could do a quick track on it, but you should have gotten a message. Okay. I gotta look for Carol. Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope you like everything, Lori. Carol. It's this one. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay, Carol. I shipped it out. Let me do the tracking real quick. It shows your item arrived at our Tulsa, Oklahoma distribution center today. It's currently in transit to the destination. Mind you, I shipped it out on the 24th. So why it took 4 days to get to Oklahoma is beyond me. But but I think Chris Hunter is also in Oklahoma, and when I ship stuff to her, it takes extra days for some reason too. Let me see if it gives me an ETA. It just tells me that it's there. Actually, I shipped it on the 23rd, 24th, 28th. So it's in Oklahoma. It's closer to you. Let me take a picture of it. I'll send you a picture of it so you could track it on your own. But I bet you probably got notification and it's probably in your junk mail. Okay, I'll send this to you on Discord later. All right, there we go. Well, some people paid for priority, which is sometimes 2 days, sometimes 3 day. Most of you guys paid for advantage, which is 3 day. If I was able to get you priority for the same dollar amount that you paid for advantage, then I gave you the priority. Um, so you know how I do it. So like if you pay $10 for advantage and my cost is $10 for priority, I'm going to give you the priority. I don't pocket the difference. I want you to get the package the quickest way possible. So that's what I did for some of you. So that's why some of you probably are getting it a little bit faster. It's like a 2 day versus the 3 day. But I don't think anybody went past 3 days. It's just, it's not a guarantee with Advantage. It's not your spam? Okay, I'll send it to you. Thank you, Patty. Let me send that to you. Let me send her. Carol. Carol. Uh, okay, it's in your Discord. All right. I don't think it'll be a couple of weeks. No. Um, I'll get you the tracking number too, and you can check it. Okay, we're doing good. I only have one, two, three, four, five, six. Only 6 people to go. So that went pretty well. We got it all done in a week. Yeah, it might take a little bit longer. Definitely, it's not going to be the 3 day thing, but let me see if it says anything. I think he left the receipt. Let me go grab it. I think this is you. Yeah, this is you. So I'll track it real quick just to see what it says. Yes, we are doing two masterboard. I need something simple to do today, Marie, because I'm exhausted. I haven't slept. Um, I haven't slept well. Let me put it to you that way. Let me get my glasses too. See if it gives us any information at all. Okay, so it says it left here. It went to Jersey City. It's in Jamaica. It's in New York as of yesterday. That's all it tells me. I don't know why that is, Leah. Okay, let me put this up here. All right. Well, you're here now, Leah. That's all that matters, right? Trying to. Oh, there's a interesting one. Hold on. I like the little leafy one over here. There it is. Like that's a cute little pattern. I think I have enough out to do at least one. And then we could do a second one, maybe. Maybe. Uh it was so it was a little weird because like in the morning it was really like overcast and heavy, like the sky like was like really thick, um and like a foggy look. And then around 10 o'clock it cleared up and it was nice and sunny. um but I tell you, my allergies kicked in right away. My allergies absolutely kicked in right away, which I thought that was interesting. Do I want to do this with zhuzhing? To zhuzh or not to zhuzh, right? Yeah, as soon as I got off the plane, I felt the denseness in the air, and like as if I was like in a sauna. That's what it felt like to me. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. So these are my scrapbook pages from the scrapbooks that I get. Flip a coin. Um, I think this one I'm not gonna zhuzh. We're gonna make it just plain. We're not gonna zhuzh it. I am debating if I want to do like almost like diagonal, the whole page in like diagonal random things, but all like because I think I want that. Like I want straight lines for some reason instead of the random sizes on this one. On the other hand, I do like my scissors. Hmm. Let me think about this. Usually I just tear it up and make all different things, but I would, like I said, I wouldn't mind it where it looks like it's layered, um, with the one side, which means I have to start all the way on the bottom corner. Like that. It would have to start like that. Which that's okay. I'm just gonna mark out the first one. I never did one like this. We'll see how it comes out. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't. But we shall see. Crisscross. Crisscross applesauce. Um, uh, well, we did crisscross the other day on tags. Maybe we'll do the next one crisscross. Babe, where did you go? You're not down here with me. So here's the cool thing. I'm gonna use my my decal scissors. And here we go with the glue, right? That one's not wide enough. give it an interesting look. And I know that if I zhuzh these, it'll make it more prominent. But I think I don't want it to be prominent. I think I want it to be like more of a demure. And yes, I did say demure. I'm going to put the glue on here instead so that I don't over glue it. My work is off camera. No, it's not. Do you guys see it off camera? Well, no, it's not going to be centered because, well, first of all, I'm trying to get rid of that blinding spot. I can do it this way, so maybe you could see it a little bit better. I could work this way. But you see what I'm doing? I'm layering it. I'm just layering it going like that. And then later, well, I could cut these now just to see how they look. See? I think it'll look pretty. I'm just going to do this one. And then at some point, it's going to wind up being not one color. It'll be random colors. You're liking this idea? We'll see. The twist helps you see. Ah, okay. Well, I'm here to help, right? Just got to play around with it. We were just talking about that, how we want to try and give me the ability to zoom in with the with this camera up here. We want to try, well, Leah's going to try and get that ability for me. I'm not sure how she's going to do it. You just want to overlap it a little bit on the one previous to it. There, just like that. Hi, Kay. Happy Friday. So we're just going to have some fun with alternating. Oh, good. This one's long enough to go all the way across. Excellent. If I have paper that is long enough to go all the way across, I'm going to do that. And then when I don't, then I don't. Very simple, right? I'm going to cut this in half. Actually, I'll use this again because then I'll have another one to use already cut. And I chose not to zhuzh just because. Okay, that's just to give me a baseline of where I want to put my glue. Happy Friday to you, Kay. How are you? Okay, we'll save that one. Then I think I'm going to want to do a solid. I like the solid patterned thing. So I want to do a darker color. Ooh. Okay, that works. Oh, good, Kelly. And you're welcome. You guys, you're welcome for all the extras. You guys know I love you guys. You always support me. So, I gave everybody little freebies, and of course, those that spent hundreds of dollars got, a lot. um, but I'm always willing to share. Oh, and somebody had asked me about invoices, like like the actual invoice. You should get a copy of your invoice, but it's going to be just for the total amount. I didn't do like an itemized invoice because I would be here all day. If I had itemized, some of you guys got 50, 60 items, all the items have their price on it. When you get it, you could go right through it and check it off. Make sure everything's okay. Just cutting as we go along. Okay. This is a good way to use all those 1-2 inch pieces too, and use them up quickly. You should get it soon. You could track it. You should have gotten your tracking number, and you could track it so you could see when it's delivering, if you know if the information is accurate, right? That's the kicker. Oh, so I was going to tell you guys a funny story that happened today on my way home on my flight. So we land in Newark, and we flew Alaska, which I've never flown Alaska before, and it was nice. Um, the what do you call it? First class seats were nice and big. They actually were bigger than the first class seats on United, to be honest. From your Amazon, you can't buy it. You tried getting it through your Amazon. I'm surprised if wow. Did you try going online with Beacon directly to see? I'm curious to see if they're able to try that. Try going online with Beacon. I don't know if they sell directly or if they will like give you a distributor or whatever. Worth a shot. I feel like I'm gonna have to put something in the corner over here. Don't want to hide that much of it. All right. This one. Do I have another one the same color or a different color? Let's do this. We'll make this one skinny. So we landed. I look out my window and there's all the ground crew, that's going to work on offloading the plane and whatnot. And I see somebody, and I'm like, I think I know her. And guess what? I did. I took a picture of her, sent it to my friend. I'm like, isn't this Patricia? And it was. So the she's a supervisor, I think. She was telling people what to do. And I thought it was funny that I landed from a trip, and the first person I see, which is one of the workers, the ground workers, um, is somebody that I know. Is that funny? I thought that was funny. What are the odds, right? $30 a bottle. Oh, is that Canadian dollars though? Wait, is that Canadian dollars? It is. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little corner in here, just like that. Okay. Okay. Next one. Let's see if I have any longer strips with a pattern. I gotta have something in here. Oh, perfect. And I know that these are supposed to be random, like we call it random patterns, right? But I like it this way. I am using Beacon 3-in-1. Although lately it's been very temperamental. And I have reached out to the manufacturer, but they have not reached back. to find out why it's so stringy all of a sudden. It's just a hassle. You see that? Like you see strings every time. It's annoying, but it's good glue. Yeah, it. I'm not gonna lie, it does work well. It's just a little bit. We're calling it stringy. A lot of us have noticed, like they changed something in the formula, maybe because it is a lot stringier than it used to. But you could deal with it. It comes off. It's kind of like the strings of when you work with hot glue. You get that stringiness. It's kind of like that. But it works really well. It dries fast. It takes about 15 minutes to kind of set. After 15 minutes, you're not going to be able to really pull it without making a mess. Yeah. I know. They said to put Vaseline on the tip, and that it helps. I feel like if you put Vaseline on the tip of the bottle, then the glue's not going to come out. So it doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense. I did read that though, Lori. They're like, oh, just put some Vaseline. Yeah, okay. Then you're gonna get Vaseline on your stuff, and you're not gonna like it. And I'm like, I'm not about that. I'm not about to start messing around like that. Not on my watch. Oh, really? At least you got somebody on the phone. Oh no, Penny, how you doing? You finally got your voice back? You have laryngitis, pneumonia, flu. Which one? It's it's rampant. Everyone's got something. Thank you, Adam. Oh, it was a cold. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, you're doing your D stash tomorrow? At what time, hun? Guys, if you want to make a note, Penny's doing her D stash tomorrow in case you want to go check out what she's got. There's enough to go around, right, for everyone. My next D stash is going to be the last Sunday of March. 4 o'clock Eastern. Ooh. All right, I'll try because I'm supposed to go to my brother-in-law's tomorrow, right around that time, to be honest. Um, he just got promoted to deputy chief at the fire department, and I missed the ceremony was last night, so I was gonna go tomorrow to his house for a little like a little barbecue kind of a thing. Um, Not a barbecue, just like a little celebration. But he knows I'm gonna be like in and out because I'm exhausted. I know tomorrow I'm gonna be still jet lagged and trying to get my cycle straightened out because right now my sleep cycle is crazy. I've been up since, well, last night I did not sleep much and I got up at 5, but I was up every couple of hours and I was doing that the whole time I was in California, which is really annoying. When you're away, you want to rest, especially when I'm at a conference and going to classes or sessions. I call them sessions, not classes, but and I'm not judging because I didn't want the let me find one that I did judge. Like like that. I didn't want the definition of each piece. I wanted it to be more, to blend more. So I opted not to zhuzh on this one. But it's coming out cute. This is going to make pretty tags. I went to San Diego on business. Yes, Adam, I will do that on Sunday. You constantly remind me. I appreciate that. Because I either forget or we get tied up with what we're doing. But I have to pull a new winner for the tote and the craft box. The original winners did not claim them. Yeah, it was a beautiful city. I wish I had more time to explore it. I really did not. I was very limited because my conference was like, I flew out Wednesday morning out of here at 6:30 in the morning. So Wednesday was a long night because we got there at 10:30. My sessions started at 1:30, and I had sessions until about 6 o'clock. And then I just kind of conked out. And then Thursday I had sessions all day from 8 to 5, and then we had a dinner last night. And then this morning I got up and went right to the airport to fly back at 9:15. So I didn't get a chance to explore much of the city, but what I did see was beautiful. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's been a long 3 days. I think like the decal edge does give it like a finished look, which I like. I'll bring it a little bit closer. So it gives you a little bit of definition without the zhuzhing, and I think that looks nice. I'm liking it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just Jenny from the block. Hey Val. Yeah, today it was a long day. So what's really weird though is the flight there was 6 hours and 20 minutes. That's a long flight. The flight back was like 4 hours and 40 minutes, almost 2 hours short. I was like, wow, that's a big difference. You know? Yeah, I think so. Getting me home. It's like get her ass home now. She's been out of New Jersey way too long. We need to send her back. Yeah, the time change surely messes with you. Have you guys been crafting at all this week? Not really. Are you making like a whole journal, like a regular journal, hardcover? I've been making the soft cover ones, so those go a little bit faster. But it's almost time to switch and go back to, you know, making the big journals again. Almost time. Oh yes, for March, Mother Nature, animals, and St. Patty's Day. And hold on, I have a preliminary one printed. Okay, so hold on. Green Masterboard, St. Patty's, animals, Mother Nature. What was the last one? Memoirs. Thank you, thank you. I forgot. See, I have to update this one. I got to put memoirs. A tag for somebody, a lost loved one. But if you guys want to take a quick picture of this, take a quick picture. So you have all the tags because I'm not ready to post this. I have to print this in color. This, and if you want to take it, you can take a picture of that now. So the last Sunday we'll do a special live at 1 o'clock. We'll do memoirs, and then we're gonna do cooking, stuffed spaghetti squash, and it's gonna be my destash day. Okay. So if you guys want to take a picture of this, go right ahead, and then I'll post it. Okay. Cool. I did work on that last week. I just, like I said, I didn't get a chance to post it. Okay. Not the color that I wanted. Oh, that's vellum. Let's see what's in here. See if I can find a nice. What about, how would that look? Ooh, will I be able to? Ooh, I might be able to cut it. Because I like that. That's the same color. And then I could do it again here. Let me see. Yeah. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Maybe like that. And then this one. Just need to cut it a little bit more. There we go. It's not like I have anything to do, right, Lou? Linda's like, not like I got anything to do. Nah, not me. I gotta admit, I was pretty surprised at myself for getting all those orders ready as quickly as I did. I did surprise myself there. but I didn't want to go away and have them like sitting here, and then having to come back, and then tomorrow having to deal with all those. Or I was like, nope, nope, not doing it. So we are going to work hard and get them done. I mean, the fact that I'm a little bit stubborn kind of helps in that aspect. That's good. Yeah, sometimes it comes in handy. I border on on like stubborn and obstinate. I'm like I teeter totter between that line. If you could believe that. I think I want to use another piece of this because it's really pretty. Look at this mess. Oh. And with this pattern like this, it also, you don't have to worry about gluing it all the way to the edge because the next one on top will hold it down. You know what I mean? So it's like a double reinforcement kind of a thing going on with this type of pattern. I like patterns. Uh, thanks, Lou. I'm not sure about that. Certain things. But I've always been like that. Like, especially if it's like a responsibility where I have to get something done, be it for work or for school, deadlines, things of that nature. I mean, I do what I have to do to get it done, you know? I'll stay up late. I'll work however many days. And then I'll give myself a day off. I'm like, okay, this Saturday I'm going to veg and lay on the couch and not do anything because I just spent X amount of days, busting my chops. And like tomorrow's going to be a fairly quiet day for me. I'm going to sleep late, hopefully sleep late. We'll see how that goes. Get up, shower, get ready to go to my brother in law's, come home. I might do a little crafting after that point. Maybe. I'm going to use this one on the next. I like the opposites. You would be the one I would want to fly the plane. I don't know about that. I feel like it needs to be a solid now. Solid like a rock. Good way to use all of your scraps, right? Sit down one day and just use up your scraps and make a bunch of masterboards. You can make just one color scheme like this, so they're always ready to go, or you can make multiple colors, multicolors. Who who votes for Adam next? To fly the plane, or nope, I need one more. That's a cute one. Yes. I did have a good trip home. The flight was pretty good. Weird thing though, you know what I didn't mention to you guys was that uh the first class seats had no TVs. I had to scramble to download their app so that I could have access to like movies and stuff. Um, I thought that was odd that there was no TVs, on the chairs. But the service was nice. On the way there, it was so funny because they kept offering mimosas. Mimosa? Mimosa? I'm like, no, I don't want mimosas. Just give me my breakfast and let's call it a day. And coffee. But right, isn't that strange? I don't know if Coach had any. I don't know. Because I didn't go back there. But I thought that was a little odd. Okay, we can do a solid. Solid. Now I've got that song in my head. Like a rock. That's what this love is. See if I have what do we got in here? There's got to be another one. Maybe not. Oh, ah. I don't want to do the same color. I want to do a lighter one. There's got to be a lighter one somewhere. Oh, here's one. Is that too light? Yeah, let's go with that one. Not the peons and Coach. Thanks, Lori. Hi, Lexi. We are making a green masterboard for my tag along. We're doing a project together, all of us. We're making this little tag along book, and we have like I guess you'd call them prompts every month. There's a color board to make our master board, and then each tag is made out of the master board. So I'm starting my March one, which is green. Um, so in case you're new, this is my tag along. January was white, so this is our January, and then we had New Year's, and the back is the master board, and then we had florals, and again the back is the white master board, and then we had a cottage theme, and then we went to February. It was a pink collage, so all the tags are pink, and then we had Valentine's Day, and then we had a celestial theme, and then we had a cardinal theme, and now we're doing March. So March is green. So the first tag is going to be the month of March, and then there's 5 Sundays in March. So we have green, we have St. Patty's Day, we have animals, Mother Nature, and a memoir of a loved one. So I'm gonna hopefully get 5 tags out of here. And I decided to make this masterboard in diagonal strips as opposed to just tearing. And I don't know why. I just came back from a trip from California. I'm a little tired, and I just wanted something simple and almost like mind. I don't want to say mindless, but that doesn't require too much thought. I wanted to kind of have like a little pattern, if you will, and let's just work on this and make it pretty. I just like making pretty things. Sunday we'll start a journal. I was gonna start it tonight, but I'm in no condition. I've been up since 5 a.m. I'm a little jet lagged, so you're the peon. You're not a peon. No, first of all, I don't. You guys understand? I don't fly first class all the time. I happen to travel with the boss, and he was able to get an upgrade relatively cheap. That's the only reason that we flew first class. I flew first class with him one other time. It was when I went to Texas. We went to Texas. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, and we he gets upgrades because he travels a lot, so he gets all these free upgrades and whatnot, or minimal like oh you could upgrade for $100 as opposed to like $1,000 or whatever. So and that one when we went to Texas, that was nice because it was a cubby hole. It our the first class on that plane was a literal cubby hole. I had my own like I laid down. I had my own little TV. Um, it was nice. But that's what we're talking about peons because I said that on the trip back today there was no TVs on the chairs, and I was panicking because I couldn't download the app to get access to their entertainment, and then $8 for the Wi-Fi just to have it. And I was panicking. I literally connected as we were taking off is when I connected and was able to access everything. So what we said by peon was because I was talking about the first class seats not having TVs. And I said, I don't know if the coach chairs had them because I didn't go back there. And then I think it was either Kelly or Kim or somebody said, yeah, don't something about us peons and coach. So Kim, I do the same thing. I have Netflix on my iPad, but my iPad was in my carry-on because now I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna make my bag, my shoulder bag heavy. I'm gonna stick it in my actual suitcase. So it was in my suitcase and it was buried. So even if I wanted to open my suitcase, take it out, I'd have to take all my clothes. I was like, I'm not doing it. I wasn't gonna do that. Yeah, it might be like when we were taxiing or like right at the airport, I wasn't able to connect. But I think as soon as we started taking off, the connection got easier. But that's what we're talking about by peon, Lori. That's where that came from. You guys are getting me in trouble. Trouble, trouble. Oh, hi, Tammy. I'm glad you were able to tune in. Same back time, same back channel, right? Oh my gosh, we're gonna coin another phrase. Um, I don't remember who the heck said it to me. Somebody said this to me the other day, and I'm like, I need to get a T-shirt. So I have my shirt that says Connie Lobby. So now I'm gonna get one that says Connie's on instead of Amazon. They'll say Connie's on. That's a gig for Bean. What paper glue do you recommend? So Lexi, I really like this Beacon 3-in-1. It's a little bit of a bear with the stringiness right now, but it's still worth it. This is what I use. Beacon 3-in-1. And it's not cheap, but I gotta be honest with you, I've been using it for 2 years. I've tried different ones, and other ones work okay too. I happen to like the way this one works. Maybe because I'm just used to it. I don't know, but it glues everything from jewelry, fabric, paper, um, any kind of metals. I'm trying to think what else have I glued. Leather. I've done leather. All kinds of. I really use this for everything. So that's the one that I really like. You know, it's one of my favorites. This commercial just reminded me of it. Um, Christmas shoes. I love that song. Yeah, yeah. It holds really well. A couple things you want to know about it. If you need this glue to stick really fast, like you need like a quick adhesion because it does dry quickly. However, sometimes when I'm doing certain fabrics, I'll take a spreader and then I'll spread it, and once you spread it and it thins it out, it becomes tacky faster. So that's a bonus if you're working on something really quickly or with fabric where it might bleed through. By spreading the glue first, letting it get tacky, and then putting your fabric on top, it prevents it from bleeding through. So that's a really cool aspect. The other aspect is you have about 15 minutes that even if it starts to dry, you can still peel it apart, work with it, and then restick it. You know what I mean? You have about 15 minutes or so. Then after that, it becomes a little bit harder to take it apart. Oh, good, Tammy. I'm glad you like everything. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, take a picture, Lexi. Just do a screenshot. I'm going to show it to you. Take a picture. Do a screenshot. Beacon 3-in-1. Got it? You're welcome. Almost done with this one. Okay. Elaine, you messaged me by mistake. Okay, we only got, let's see. I did like that. Did I have any more of that writing one? Like a little, all I need is a little sliver. Oh, I must have because I only use that much. I just got to find it. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, baby. I think I'm getting like punchy now because I'm starting to act like Britney Spears, which obviously I'm not. Marianne, hello. How are you? How you doing? You're exhausted and happy it's Friday. The flight was good. The flight was good. I a very very little turbulence. It was fast. It was only like 4 hours and like 40 minutes or something like that. It was a fast flight. Going there, it was 6 hours and 20 minutes. I was like, holy crap, this is like going to Portugal. So, but the flight back was shorter. Um, the food was okay. The seats were very comfortable. They're big. They really went back. It was my first time flying Alaska, and my boss's first time flying Alaska too. So we were pleasantly surprised by that. They were very nice. The flight attendants like always looking at what can I serve you, what can I give you, like pretty cool. Yeah, me too. I'm glad I'm home safe too. So we're doing a simple masterboard because I just girl, please, I'm tired. I'm so tired. All right. And la 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 la. No, I don't want to do that same color because, well, that's not bad. Do a little bit of gold. A little gold on this one. I'm just looking for a solid, like a rock. This is probably not going to be thick enough. This is a little. Yeah, but I want a different color. I know I'm talking to myself. There we go. It's soothing your OCD. What base paper? Oh, Kim. I always use for my master boards. I use the scrapbook paper, and that's. I'll show you the back. I'll go get another one. Looks like that. You know the scrapbooks that have the screws in it that we get for like $2 at thrift stores. So I buy them because this is nice big paper. And it feels like construction paper. It's not cardstock. It's like a construction paper, but now it feels like a thick cardstock because of all the paper that's on it. But that's what I use. I like to use these. But yes, it's like construction paper. That's exactly right. I find that they work well. They just work great for this. It's a nice big size, sturdy enough. Yeah, see? I like that. See, that came out cute. Did that come out cute? Yeah, this is our March. It's going to be our March background. So, these are our tags. I could get one, two, three. It'd be tight to get four. It's going to be tight. But I could get, I'm going to see which way do I want it. Do I want it this way? Do I want to do it this way? Where I could do two this way. Oh, this way I could get six. That would be good. I like it that way. Okay. So now I am literally, let me think. I could just use this and start. I'm going to trim it so it's nice and even with my guillotine real quick. Just trim it down. Now it's nice and smooth and straight. Okay. So now I'm going to cut my 3 strips. That could be a belly band. Now I'm going to cut out my tags. Actually, I only need, I need 5, right, for March? So I do have to cut them all. Okay. Actually, one of them I'm going to do back to back. So it'll be the month one. And then these will be. Where'd you guys go? Oh, I didn't know that. Everyone wants to meet Noah. You guys wanted to meet. You guys wanted to meet Noah, Bella's boyfriend, because you guys meet everybody. So just switch down. This is Noah. Everyone, you can say hi. Give him a few minutes, and you'll see. I don't know if Adam's on here. He's very interested in meeting all the boys. But Noah's with us for the weekend. He's hanging out with us. Hi, Noah. Hi, Noah. That's Cheryl and Carol and Lori and Mary. So we're going to keep him around for a little longer, see how he behaves. But, so far, so good. So far, so good.
Hey, I did earn some respect with the box.
You did with the box, and you went to my mom's, and you were good there. Yes, he went to my mom's. The 2 of them and my niece and her boyfriend, the 4 of them went and had breakfast with my mom this morning. So hello, young man. Aloha, Noah. Desiree's from Hawaii. Check my phone. Okay. What you doing, Mike? Oh, interesting. Okay. So check this out because I have an inn at Alaska now. I have a reason why there's no TVs on the seats, on the chairs. So, ready? the reason they removed all the TVs is because the TVs made the plane heavier, and less fuel efficient. And Alaska cares about their carbon footprint, so they're trying to be probably more sustainable. So you could, I'm gonna text her back. Tell her I am happy to know that Alaska is concerned about sustainability, and their carbon footprint. Well done. Go Alaska. It's nice to get answers. Look at that. Now we know. Ask and ye shall receive, right? It's very cool. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Well, I can't wait to tell my boss that reason because we couldn't figure it out. Oh, I have to cut the little corners. Let me see. Let me pick. I'm going to pick the least attractive one for the February. I mean, for the March. No, I'll have ice cream later when I'm done. When I relax, watch a little TV, and I'll have my ice cream. I think I'm going to do these two. I like that one. I like that one. I like this one. These are nice. This is a little bit plain, and it's got the seam. So I'll use this to do the March, and the back looks good. Haha. Yeah, they came out pretty cool, right? So now I'm going to determine, like, I want the flower on the bottom, so we're just going to trim off the top. And then let's see on this one. Did he give me the banana thing?
He got you the strawberry blondie.
Oh, interesting.
It's strawberry, vanilla. I see there's like strawberry chunks in it.
Okay. Last time he got me like it had real bananas in it, and caramel, and that was actually really good. Okay, thank you. That worked out well. Nice and even. Yes, I need 5. So I have 4 here, and this is the 5th one, that I'm going to do back to back. And now I'm going to do my little holies and my tags for March will be ready to rock. Okay, so we got the 4, and then this is our 5th one. That we're doing back to back. there we go. My February tags are ready to rock. Well, I'm going to put them in the book. And there we go. Hi, babe. Thank you for the ice cream. I thought you would have gotten me the banana thing. Bella says you got me strawberry. So this will make February. I'll decorate this on Sunday. And then this is going to be our St. Patty's. This one will be our animal, our Mother Nature, and our memoir. All set. All right. We did that pretty fast. Should we do a second one for this book or not? I still have, this will make a good belly band. So I'll definitely include this in here. And I have this other belly band that we made. I have these two little tags. I did fix this, by the way. I just glued it. So it's all with a, I used the needle nose glue and I put it underneath the washi tape and it worked out really well. So this is to put some ephemera for St. Patty's Day. Okay. So now that I made a mess of everything, let me just straighten up a little bit. Because some of this stuff we're going to keep, some of it we're not going to keep. Now, I did get these really cool cards, St. Patty Day cards. I want to show you. And I'm thinking about making like little folios. Oh, puzzle. Okay. It did. It came out really pretty. And it's a really simple pattern. Like as much of a pattern. The only real pattern was the fact that I alternated a solid color with a print. And I did the deckled edge on it. And we did that really fast. Yes. Yeah, well, yeah, the green is beautiful for, especially for March, right? It's like you can't go wrong. All these little bits and pieces we could use. This, not so much. I'm not going to use I'm not going to save like something like that. But these nice wide ones, you saw that, we can use all these on corners. You never know. This is a nice one. Definitely got a lot of options with the green. All right, the rest I'm going to toss. Okay. So. show you what I am talking about. Look how cute these are. They're like vintage St. Patty's. And these are, you can see they're nice and thick. Aren't these adorable? So I'm trying to think. That one says the wearing of the green. These are super cute, right? So I thought these would make cute little like folios. Because they're all so cute. Let's see how many we have. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14. I can make no, I did not go thrifting. No. I think I got these on Temu. I think these are from Temu. So there's 14, so we can make 7 little like mini folios. And there's a lot of ways we could do these. We could do them with folders, I was thinking. I could do like a front and a back and just put some paper on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, I believe this was from Temu. Somebody check Temu and look up St. Patty's cards. I don't know if because these aren't. This is actually a banner to hang. You see, it has the two little holes there, and I think it came with a string or something that you hang it like a banner. You know. Let me check. Pretty sure that's where I got them. I just don't remember if it was like 1 or 2 or 3 orders ago, but I will check. And if I do find it here, I will show it to you. And you can take a picture. It wasn't that order. Maybe it was the order before that. Yes. Aha. Here it is. See? Well, that one's a little bit different, but they have different ones. It's called St. Patrick's Day Celebration Kit. Okay. So, let me see. Because I'm like, oh, we have the little kids. Like we can have like a little boy and a little girl. And then maybe do like, this is cute, front and back. I thought this will be cute. And I thought that I could just punch holes down here the same and use brads to attach this to maybe a folder or file folder to make like little booklets with paper in it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so we have I don't know, give me some idea. I'm trying to think of what to do with these. Yes, we can make some cute folios with it. We could do a flip out and flip up folio with it. Um they make pockets. We can always cut them shorter, you know. They don't have to be this big. There's like a lot of things that we could do with this. So I want to kind of have a little plan to try and do something. I got to see if I have any like green paper or something along those lines. I don't remember all the paper that I have. And maybe I could even do like a pad, a paper pad that instead of opening it up this way, it would be like a flip up, and then the pad would be under here, because that would be kind of cool. A flip up pad would be cool. Almost like, what if I use these to make, the matchbook notebooks, what they call matchbook notebooks, something along those lines, but with these. That would be cute. And I think let me see, is this? Oh yeah, that'll work because that's the width of it. See how nice that looks? I could throw some ribbon out around here, and then it would flip up, and the paper would be under there. I think I like that idea. Okay, we have a plan for these. The little kids are cute. The wearing of the green. This one's cute. I don't know, I think they're all cute. Hmm. I'm gonna go grab one of those because now I have it in my head. So I have this one. Uh-oh. Timu Tunnel. Get away from Timu! Get away! Get away! So I have the two different, nice and thick. But this is the one that I was thinking about doing, like, yeah, that I think that might work. All right, hold on. I gotta take measurements. We gotta think this through. Cause I believe this is 20 inches. 12 plus 8. Yeah, this is 20 inches. And this is like 7 3/4. Okay, so let's say 8. Okay. So if I did 8.5, right? Then did 1/4 of an inch for the paper. that work? And this will flip up. Might work. Let's try it. Okay. Save, flight, replace. I'm not going to like the way that looks. Nope. That's not going to work. Unless I make it smaller. I have to make this smaller. Because if you hide the whole picture, then what's the point, right? But you can't have this too small either. And I don't want to make it too long. Because then it'll look weird. I don't think that idea is going to work. Not the matchbook kind. Well, this is, oh, it's still going to need, it needs to be the same as that. Hold on. Okay. Some of these we could cut. See, that one won't be so bad if it gets hidden. Can I do a decorative shape to the flap? So, well, eventually this, yes. I could cut this in a decorative shape, yes. So it'll look prettier. Yeah, I'm just trying to go through the mechanics of how this is going to work. So if I have a pad to put there, like, let's say this one here. This might actually be too big. Oh, almost. Missed it by that much. Look at that. That would have been funny. let's just say I do the next one that big. Yeah, you can't have anything. Can't be anything. Usually matchbook ones, the paper is kind of stuck in here. Like you put the paper here, and then you wrap this around with cardstock, and then you would just take the page and rip it. So this would be no good. It would have to be plain paper, or more like let me see, do I have anything here? Maybe something along these lines. Where technically it would be like this, right? And then you would take your paper and you would rip it. That's why and then but this would tuck in there. That's what a matchbook is. So yeah, I can make this pretty and whatnot. But I definitely will have to use like plain paper. Otherwise, you're gonna ruin the whole look. Because this doesn't open. This stays like that. This will stay just like that. So it's okay. It's 8.5 essentially by 6.5. So I could do 8.5. But I could do regular paper folded in half. Hold on. Time for a template. Like that. And then you would just, but I feel like it's wasting a lot of paper down here, right? I'm gonna have to cut this a little shorter. And then if I cut a little shorter, you'll see more of the image, which will be good. And the paper, what we could do is we could put one image here, and then we can put an image on the back because I have a lot of pretty images, right? Nothing wrong with that. And then the paper here, I can hold on because I saved those. Where did I put them? Hold on. Did I throw them in here? Those metal. Oh my gosh, what did I do with them? They must be here somewhere. I gotta find them. You know what I'm talking about? Those metal, can't think of the word. But anywho. There's no way you have $330 in your cart. I mean, I've ordered 71 items and only spent like $120. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everything's so dirt cheap. How did you get $330 in your cart? What are you buying? Furniture? I need to see what's in your shopping cart. Either that or I need to teach you how to shop. I'm a very good shopper. Um, so anyhow, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the prongs, that the metallic prongs that I could glue here to hold this in place. And like I said, cut this a little bit shorter. That could work. Plenty of room for plenty of paper. I thought I put them in which drawer? Do you remember? God, I'm terrible at this. I thought it was this one. Maybe I put them in that drawer where I have the plastic ones. That would make sense. Or would it? Let's see. Maybe I put them back here. I'm going to need time to find it. It can't be far. It can't be far. I also have the plastic ones. I just wanted to use those because it still had the folder, the folder piece, which would be nice to glue onto here, you know. But I think that will look cute. I might putz around with this tomorrow, and if I come up with a good plan, then we'll make a couple together. And if anybody has any other suggestions, I'm open to them. They're so pretty. I can't cut them too because I even thought, oh, we can make them a little smaller, cut them in circles or ovals, different shapes. But I don't want to cut all the words out either. This one I wouldn't mind cutting. Even this one, the wearing of the green down here. I thought this will be pretty as an oval. They don't all have to be the same thing. Super cute. So we're gonna figure something else out to do for St. Patty's because it's around the corner. So I want to get that out of the way, and I want to be done with St. Patty's stuff within the next like 2 weeks. Like we'll work on St. Patty's stuff this week, and then maybe next weekend, and then I'll be done with it because then it's St. Patty's is around the corner, and we'll just have to move on to other stuff at that point. Oh, baby Cora's watching me. Hi, baby Cora. How are you? Auntie Connie sends kisses. Okay. So we have that. Oh gosh. Oh, she's looking at the hi, mama. Kisses. Giving the baby kisses. Adorable. I do, Lexi. A lot of my stuff, they sell pretty quickly, and I take custom orders, but right now, I'm taking a break from custom orders. I'm gonna start my custom orders, probably there's a wait list on my link tree, but I'll be selling this probably on Sunday. This one's almost well, this one is done. I just need to add a few more pieces if you want to see it. This is a soft cover journal that we all made together. It's got cardstock, and I made the pages back to back. Some coffee stained paper, double sided paper, cardstock again, some doilies, regular paper. But yeah, pretty much everything I make, I sell. I don't keep anything. This is the center of the book. And I make my books so that they're sustainable, and you can replenish them. So this will come out, and you could put a whole new signature in here. So this one's ready to go. I think this is the only one. Yeah. All the other ones I've sold, they're gone. Yeah, the gold doilies, I did them back to back. You know how I like to make my doilies back to back to kind of thicken them up a little bit. When I get older, exactly. One day, in my golden years, I plan on being a master bookmaker or something. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, check out my page. I have like a lot of ideas. I have on the top there's categories and you can look at different books that I've made. Also on my YouTube channel are my lives. We download my lives and you'll see step by step everything I make. And it'll tell you which book it is. Like there's I think this one's already posted. Is the Irish? Hold on. I'm not sure what my daughter downloads the lives and uploads them on YouTube for me. But I don't remember what the most recent one is. Let me see what the most recent one is. My videos. D stash. All right, so she's up to the 15th. So she has one more week to go, 2 more weeks to go of downloads. But there's a spinning tag, a Valentine's Day spinning tag. There's a pink floral. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see all my lives are posted and it tells you what I made. They're all there, step by step. Yes, it's all in my link tree. Upcycling is when you take something and you make something else with it. Like this is an upcycled Amazon bag. This. So I ordered something. I got this in the mail. I upcycled this to make this journal. So lately, the last few months, I've been doing a lot of these, we call these soft cover journals, and you're upcycling, which is fantastic. And there's different sizes. So this is what it's called an M9. I think this one is an M8. And I'll show you another example. This was also an Amazon envelope that I got. Somebody gave it to me at work. It was just a corrugated, and I use it to hold all of the Amazon envelopes. See, this is an M2, so this will make a smaller journal. Oh, these might work. The M2s might work with the cards. It will. That would be cute too. Just little mini journals with this. I like that idea. M8s. So I took this envelope and I decorated it, and this is my little storage envelope. See that? So anything, whether it be a box, you could upcycle a box, you could upcycle envelopes, you could upcycle paper. We upcycle paper all the time. Ribbon, we upcycle tablecloths, clothing, clothes that has a lot of lace. You could cut the lace off it and use the lace. Like if you stain a piece of clothing or find a piece of clothing that has a stain on it, but it has beautiful lace, you could trim the lace and use that. Like, we use lace in all our books. So that's kind of like what we encourage, Yeah, I like my little envelope here. Hey, what happened over here? I got to fix my pearls. I'm missing 2. I have to replace those. But it's mine. So. Oh, here's another one. I took a old scrapbook that I thrifted for like $2. I put beautiful lace on it. This is my personal scrapbook that I'm going to use to put everyone's cards that they send me with, their thank yous and words of encouragement and whatnot. I'm going to put them all in here, but first I decorated the front. The back is pretty plain right now. I did the inside. I still have to add I'm going to add this because Heather made this for me. This is made out of resin. And then here's the back. So we do a lot. Like, see, this is one of the notes that she made for me. So this is going to go in here on one of the pages. I'm going to glue it in here. I got to finish this one day. Oh, I also upcycle watches. If you haven't seen my watches, I don't have any available right now. I'm going to make some more for sure. But I think they're on my TikTok. So you could see what I do to the watches. I take broken watches apart and those are watches that I've taken apart and I decorated the inside of them. Let's see, hold on. See? Yes, the watches come out really pretty. With butterflies and flowers, owls. I do gothy ones. That was a bracelet. That was a bracelet. So yeah. Yeah, I have a ton of watches that I have to work on for sure. Add that to my list. I don't know. I'm starting to feel maybe I should do like little mini journals with these instead of this. I feel like this is more cumbersome. What do you guys think? Like doing like a mini journal with just some pages in it and being able to do a couple of them. We shall see. What about this? Oh, that will work too for a journal. This could work. So, hold on a second. This one is just shy of 14. Let me cut this straight. I like to putz around with ideas and then make a plan and have a plan set. All right, I just cut the one side to make it nice and straight. It's 13 3/4. But if I give this, let me think, 13 3/4. So if I go 6.5, 6.5, that's 12, that's 13. 3/4 of an inch is too much of a spine. I do think half an inch is big enough for a spine for paper. I think 1 inch is too big, but I do think half an inch will work. So if I do half inch here, and then let's say 6.5, 6.5, that's 13.5. Okay. So I would need to cut the end off. 6.5, that's 6.5, that's 12, that's 13, 13.5. All right. Let's mark it. We're gonna do another little test real quick. So now, if I do 6.5, and then 6.5. These are not easy to bend, but they will bend. These are very, very strong folders. Thrifted folders, as you can tell. Okay. Oh, yeah. That'll work perfect. Better than the Amazon ones. I like that. I can actually do 4 images to make it even more, to use them up, make it more interesting. I like this idea better. I think I like this idea better because it's like the perfect size. You know what I mean? We could put lace around this. We could put, I have these really cute a whole bunch of stuff. I've got these that are super cute. That will look cute. Of course, I have these. I could even punch a hole in the center and use a brad. Of course, we can use just these to glue. But I think that looks really good. And like I said, if I put some lace around here, it's really going to make it look dainty. And it'll be sustainable. We'll put an eyelet here and here with an elastic. So we could put paper in here. And then we could make pockets if we wanted to. Or we could do it like this and make this a pocket even. On both sides. That would look really cute. I like that idea. Oh, okay, Kel. I'm gonna call it a night too, babe. I'm exhausted. It's starting to catch up to me. I'm gonna have my ice cream, but I'm excited now because I like this idea better. I like this idea, but I can round off the edges. This is gonna work out well. I think it'll work out well. And I said I have 14. So if I do 4, I could get 3 books. with the images on, inside and out. And then do one differently. But, okay. We're going to call it a night for tonight. I know it's early. But, guys, my jet lag is really starting to catch up to me. And I want to have a little bit of ice cream and chill. Lay down, my legs nice and straight. I always worried about getting blood clots, with my situation. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for a little while tonight. Yeah, I'm going to rest as much as I can. And I'll see you guys on Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's say our prayer real quick. Those of you that are new, we always end. Yes, I'm leaving now, honey. I'm going to go take a rest, have a little bit of ice cream, and try to get a really good night's sleep, Let's say our prayers real quick. Lord, thank you for bringing us together. I thank you for a safe trip, bringing me home, and for my friends to have a good week, and that they have a good day tomorrow, that we all come together again on Sunday and make beautiful things. And I ask that you take those who are struggling with their health, whether it be physical or mental, and you help them as always. And anyone who has special intentions, you could say it now. And we ask you all of these with good intentions through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Not this Sunday. I'm not destashing anything this Sunday. I'm going to destash the last Sunday of March because I have to get everything together. I'm going to do probably my lace and my ribbon. I got a bunch of stuff. I have literally a list. This is the list of things to destash. Pretty big list. So, oh, hallelujah. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you joined us, Lexi. Thank you so much. Guys, it was fun. Thank you for allowing me just to make my master board and kind of chill a little bit tonight. I did enjoy it. It was fun, and it was relaxing, which is what I needed. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Jesse. You guys that didn't get your packages, let me know if you get them tomorrow. And those that paid between Wednesday and Friday, I'll be shipping your stuff out tomorrow. Okay? And then I'll see you guys on Sunday. All right? Have a great Saturday, and love you guys. Kiss, kiss. Big hug from me to you. I'll see you Sunday night. Okay? Bye, my friends.